The team of Inter HECS helped me a lot in the application process here, because always when I had a question I could ask them. I could write them at any time. I think I had a few interesting questions, especially at Bulgaria. And then I always could ask the team, okay, how is it here in Bulgaria? How does it work here? Is it different to Germany? How should I do it? What's the best way? And even very funny questions, I always got an answer, and they always helped me.
Inter HECS helped a lot with the application, and they were really useful. Me or my mum could always contact them, and we'd get a reply almost immediately or within a couple of hours. I would say that it was quite a smooth transition into university because of them. The WhatsApp group chat was quite helpful because we'd get information immediately about anything we needed, and we could always contact a member of the Inter HECS team to help us out.
You guys were really helpful with preparing the documents and checking everything really fast. Like, I would send messages or I would upload my documents to the platform, and right after maximum a couple of hours I would get the answer that my document was okay, and if it wasn't, I still had time during the day to go and fix whatever was wrong with it.
You guys took your time to catch up with us every single day and ask how we're doing when we were studying for the exams, and then when the exams were happening, you guys answered throughout the whole journey. You guys answered really consistently, and right after I would ask a question, I wouldn't have to wait too long. I would get my questions answered, and then after the exam, it was then you guys would talk to us about how we're settling down, and if we need anything, we know where to come, etc.
When it came to my application, the Inter HECS team, they were very friendly and very reliable. They provided us with a portal where I could submit my documents before I proceeded to the next step, and they'd always send me instructions through my email. So they made the whole application process very easy.
During the application, the Inter HECS website was very useful. You had a step-by-step. You could do your stuff step by step, and everything was written down. I think it was called blogs. Stephanie had the blogs on the website where she would write about everything. And the transportation, for example, you could book through the website. And about the documents, there were actually some things about the documents that I didn't know, so my personal assistant helped me out all of the time. We actually called each other multiple times a day and talked to each other, and he advised me very good. And when I came here and when I arrived here, the enrollment, for example, as well, signing the documents was very easy with the university, because we had Inter HECS being there the whole time, helping us out and sorting our documents. And not even through enrollment, I actually came here a few days ago for the certificate of me being a student, enrollment certificate, I think you call it. And I had to translate it, and it was done in 2 days. So everything is good.
The Inter HECS, everyone is being really helpful. Each student is being assigned a personal assistant, so that is really helpful. If you have any doubts or something, you can always approach them. They give you an answer in about an hour or two.
The thing with Inter HECS is that they don't feel like you're working with someone. It literally feels like you've known them for years and you've seen them and you're seeing them for the first time. It's just they're so friendly, and the way they communicate is just so they communicate so well. They would call you instead of texting you because it's better by call, and they would explain things really well. So, and they would send really good emails where you have all the information where you can go over it. And we have a platform where you can track your application. You can see where your application is going. And each of the documents that you get legalized, they go over it and they check it before you send it to them to Bulgaria. I found the most useful, the thing that you can send your documents to the Inter HECS team and they would translate it and legalize it in Bulgaria. So that's convenient because you don't have to move Like you don't have to take a flight to Bulgaria and like do all of that yourself.
So like the office, it's pretty near to the university, so it's just 1 minute walking and I'm here, and just ring the door and then it opens and we can ask questions or like get our stuff we need.
I found everything really useful actually. I really loved the orientation week, how we had the treasure hunt. It was really fun because we got to meet people before the start of the year, and the city tour so that we could see the city a bit better before. Being in touch on WhatsApp instead of email, it was really nice as well because the communication is way faster. Just any questions that I have, even now. I thought it would end after I got accepted, but no, even now when I have questions about public transport, like, hey Stephanie, how do I buy a tram ticket or something like this, that I had no idea how, you still reply really fast and you tell me what I should do, what I shouldn't do here and everything, yeah.
I like the fact that there's multiple people I can reach out to, not just there's how there's a committee of people. So I think I really like that, and also like the way the orientation is set out to be, and you guys set up little days where we can do a city tour, and meet new people, especially with COVID. It's really hard, I know, for probably for you guys to set up these things, especially with the whole world situation. So you guys put an effort for that, and I appreciate that.
For me, definitely, I can say it's the webinars, because it's the Inter HECS people could read my mind. The questions that I had, I didn't even have to ask them. Most of the times, they could read my mind. They help us get Wi-Fi, SIM cards, and they can even help you to also get a resident permit, which is good. So for me, I can say working with Inter HECS has been a miracle. They're exceptional. If you ask them your questions any time of the day, they'll answer you, even if you keep asking the same questions. The useful service that I found when I came here was when they helped us go get SIM cards, Wi-Fi, and the service that they provided other students who wanted to get transport cards.
The most useful part of Inter HECS was the online platform, all the educational resources that you guys provided. That was really helpful. Basically, if you're thorough with the online resources, the quizzes that you're given in the website, you're done for the exam. You're gonna ace it for sure. And Inter HECS did provide Hamza, an upper year student, that helped us with the study sections. Yes, the study sessions are really good. He used to go through each and every question, so that was really helpful.
What I found what I found the best was I think it was the last seminar on the exam. I think Dimitar gave the webinar, and that was one day before the exam, entrance exam, and I found it very useful because it was very reassuring, and Dimitar was like, guys, don't worry, you got this, and he was giving us hope and giving us strength for everything, and I think that was very good. And also about living in Sofia, the webinars that Stephanie did was very good as well. So I knew when I come here, I have some points that I could go to, for example, NDK. I knew when I was coming here, first day, I want to go to NDK the next few days and have a look, Vitoshka Boulevard, Vitoshka Street, points like that. What was very important for me is not landing in a different place. I don't know the city, I don't know the people, I don't know the system. And I was afraid of landing here and being on my own and having to sort all my stuff on my own. And that was not the case, and I'm very happy about that. So from the first moment on, it started with the pickup, and the pickup went very well. The man brought us to our Airbnb that time, and there was also an option to get a hotel with Inter HECS. So from that moment on till, as I said a few days ago, with translating the certificate from university. So even now, after enrollment, if you need help, I experienced that I can still come over here into the office and ask for help, and I will find someone that will help me. And being assured of that is quite calming sometimes, reassuring.